Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. Looking open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Breaks the tackle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well, but you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Finds his tight end. Turning it on. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion move to Sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the Sticks because he got nothing after the catch. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snagged in the middle. It's Atkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening happening again this week, David.
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when a quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the right. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now.
Going to take a shot. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gonna run it. It's Braswell. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. The RPO, fire complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Gets it to him on the screen.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
NC State quick to the line.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here. Offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Gamecocks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Good timing on the quick out. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Braswell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got enough space. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boston. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Going for it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Harbor. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's looking deep. He's got it all right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Give to the running back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Toss sweep right. Got enough for the first down. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? Or we'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, even clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Leaves it with the back, fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the run, it's Scott. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here we go. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the
you.